roll the tea. Blessings all. Oh, well, we've certainly had some rain. We had a storm and it's nice and windy outside, so we have a lovely breeze. So I don't know what the weather's doing next week, but right now it's lovely. It's not steaming hot anymore. Okay, so for any of you who saw that Keystone Crystals were having a sale yesterday, they're having another sale tonight. Yeah, so if you're interested in getting some absolute bargains on crystals, go there tonight. I'm not sure what time it is, but if you go to their group and find out, you'll find out what time they are doing their live sale tonight. We were very naughty. Well, it's not naughty at all, actually. It's amazing. We bought crystal for £20, which is a color-changing, UV activated, amazing piece of fluorite. Because we both love fluorite. Both Ian and myself love fluorite. And then I bought a really beautiful piece of phantom quartz. And we were umming and ahhing about this huge, it's about this big. So it's a good 5-6 inches big, this smoky quartz point. It is amazing. That's the only word for it, yeah. It is amazing. And we were umming and ahhing about it. And what we both realised is that if we are living in a place of abundance, you got debt. Yeah. If you're living in lack, you're like, oh no. But that's not the expanded place, is it? It's abundance. So after their sale tonight, we will find out what our total is. And hi, Wendy. And then it will be ours, but it's already ours. We've stuck our name on it. So we are. When we get it, guys, it'll be everywhere. It'll be all over the website. It'll be in the group. It's amazing. Smoky quartz point, as well as the fluorite, and also this amazing phantom quartz that I bought as well. So yeah, looking forward to receiving that in the post. God knows how much the postage is going to be on a crystal like that. But hey, you know, woo-hoo. Okay. So there's much going on at the moment. What's happening today? Getting all the launch ready for our high CBD products. Hi, Laurie. Oh, thank you. Morning, gorgeous yourself. So getting the launch ready for tomorrow for our high CBD products, newsletters ready, videos all over the place. Because I'm out this evening visiting friends, and it's like, oh God, I just get as much work as I can done in this little tiny bit of time that I got. So, anyway, and it's windy outside as well, so that adds to it. Okay, so Saturn, lovely Saturn. Some people call it the planet of limitation. I don't believe in that word. So I call it the planet of structure. It is a planet of structure, not of limitation. Yeah. Change the word, change your mind. Hi, Liz. How are you all? This lovely Saturn day morning. Well, if it's morning out there, it's afternoon here, actually, for us. It's 3:30 here in sunny, cloudy, windy Dartford. How are you all doing? How's your doings? I hope you're all well. I hope you've all had some rain at least, because was getting very intense, actually, that really hot weather. But we've got a break. We've got a break now, so that's good. So this is Saturn frequency, which is 147.85. Oh, fantastic. That's really good. Whereabouts are you, Liz? Because I can't remember where everyone is, unfortunately. I've got a sponge brain, but it's not that spongy. I wish I could remember where everyone is in the world. So this is Saturn, 147.83. Yeah, 147.83. Lovely Saturn, which corresponds to quite a few different things, actually. It corresponds to the root chakra, base energy center, whatever you want to call it. And it rules Capricorn and Aquarius. And there you go. I have Aquarius as my moon sign, which is air. Yeah, air. What's amazing, is when I really looked at my chart. All right, Wisconsin. So it's amazing that this sun has been all over the place. It's not just been in one area. It's been, from, people that I've spoken to. It's been over a lot of the planet. Huge downloads and huge upgrades going on. What's amazing when you look at your astrological chart, it, all of a sudden things kind of go, oh yeah, they fall into place, So I had my chart done years ago, but never really looked at it in any real depth. It's just one of those things I paid for and never really looked at it. And when I did look at it, my sun sign is a fire, it's Leo. My ascending sign is Pisces, water. My moon sign is Aquarius, which is air. And then when I was reading it, it's like, you're not a naturally grounded person. Well, no fucking wonder. I've got no earth sign there in my chart. Which is why I have to constantly work on grounding. Some people don't need to. Like Ian, for example, he's an earth sign. I haven't looked at his chart properly, but he is a very grounded person, so he doesn't need to work on that grounding quite so much. That's not to say that working on grounding isn't essential, because when you're doing magic work, that is your connection to infinite energy here. Hi Ash, blessings to you too. We're just listening to the sound of Saturn at the moment, as opposed to the sound of wind howling outside. It made sense to me when I realized why I used to be running around in crazy circles all the time, or whatever. I was never going in the direction that I actually wanted to go in. It was only when I realized that grounding was the key for me that things started to fall into place, and I actually started to get somewhere, to the point where I'm sitting here in front of you now, which I never would have done before. It's magic. Okay, so that's Saturn. I'll do one more on that. Zing zings. So what else does Saturn correspond to? No, that's interesting. Now this is interesting because Saturn is still in retrograde, and it is a planet that I do resonate with. Although in the past it was, for me, there was a lot of restriction there, but now I've flipped that on its head. It becomes more structure than restriction. What's interesting, I've just read that one of the deities associated with Saturn is Kronos. I'll tell you why that's interesting. I've recently invested in some new knives, for the kitchen, and they're spatier knives. They're very heavy, And the name of them is Kronos. Oh my God, that's a bit bad. And I just liked the sound of the name, and I liked the knives. They're actually, which is interesting, they're very heavy and substantial knives, so they have a good structure. That's why they're called Kronos. See, there's magic in everything, even the name of the knife that you're buying in TK Maxx. Oh, I love it. Okay. Goddesses, by the way, associated with Saturn are Kali and Caridwen. Interesting. Creatures. I don't think I've done a Saturn creatures infographic yet. Wendy, you have enough time, but still wind up running in tight circles sometimes. Try not to do too much at once. See, it could be, Wendy, you need a little fire there to propel you forward. Because sometimes earth signs can get stuck. It's like getting your wheel stuck in a mud. You keep turning, but you just get further down, yeah? So maybe you need a little bit of fire. So in what I suppose without looking at your astrological chart, I wouldn't know if you've got any kind of fire stuff in there, but maybe using color to bring that in, or some kind of breath work, something like that, or using more candle magic maybe to ignite that so it propels you forward, because that's something that Ian has. It's the solar plexus, so you could even work on that chakra, to be honest, because that corresponds to your fire element, because that's your power. That's what propels you forward. Pardon me. So Saturn creatures, things like ants, termites. I thought that was a dog then. I could have sworn I saw a dog behind me. Tortoise, vole, crow, beaver, because they build structure, don't they? Tortoise has structure on its back. Ants, termites build massive structures. I mean, they're amazing. Crow's just black. The crow is black, so that's perfect. If you want to burn stuff for Saturn, you've got myrrh, spikenard, copal, aloe. For teas, comfrey is good. What do you know? I'm sure I've used beech in a tea before. Can't quite remember. I'm sure I've used beech in a tea before. Don't take my word for it though. Go and have a look. Aries, Virgo, and moon sign is Pisces. So you've got Aries, fire. So you've got fire, earth, and water. It's fascinating, isn't it? It is absolutely fascinating. I love this stuff. I'm determined as well to somehow learn astrology. I mean, if Ian's friend can help me learn it, that would be amazing. Liz, there are places you can go to get a free chart, which is it's a very basic chart, but it gives you the information that you need. Wendy, is it Astro Cafe? I can't remember the place. Wendy knows. Wendy, if you can you put the link in for me in the comments so Liz can go and get a chart done? That'd be very cool. Yeah. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, body parts, bones, because bones is your structure, yeah. So bone. And the bone, let me just go and get my Word document. I had to shut everything down last night because my laptop got so hot. Didn't like it. If I can get in there. Oh dear. Still not a happy laptop. Right, now what did that come under? Forks, I think, wasn't it? Forks. There we go. So this is bone. Now, where's the other one? I've got the other one as well here. Which is the 25 hertz. 25 hertz. Oh no, that's muscle I'm talking about. Right, we've got bones. Oh no, that's ligaments as well, isn't it? So that did, because that's also ligaments. Where's the other one go that I had? 128, that was it. So many bloody tuning forks, what I'm doing. Oh dear. Hi, Shares. Oh, Wendy, you're back. Wendy, could you do us a favour and put in the link for that for the website where you can get the free charts done? I can't remember if it's Astro Cafe. I've bookmarked loads of them and I can never remember which one's the best one. Right, so this is bone frequency tuning fork. The bone. No, that's chakras. What's it called? Bone. So this is an A flat, frequency 418.3. If you want to go and grab that frequency from YouTube, YouTube's a great resource for grabbing these frequencies if you don't want to or you can't afford to buy tuning forks. So this is A flat or 418.3 hertz. So that's the optimum frequency for your bones to be at for like optimum health, yeah. Because everything has a frequency that it is the optimum frequency it's resonating at. I don't think it's me, Wendy. Could be internet. My internet's been a bit over the past few days. My internet has been awful. Yeah, as far as I know, it's not. It's not this end. So I don't know if you've got like high winds and stuff at your end. Thank you, Laurie. Thank you for that. So yeah, Liz, you can go and grab a free. You get your actual chart and you get the little bit of blurb. Some of them you pay for, but you can get a free astrological chart on there as well. What I'm going to do, because I keep talking about our big course that we're working on at the moment. We've got so much between the pair of us. It's like we got to, filter it down to the what is the most important things for people when it comes to unraveling the baggage that we carry and becoming that kind of free thinking being. Yes, but yes, Wendy, bloody Mercury. And mine started on the day as well. It wasn't the day before, it was on the day. It was just started going skew with. So yeah, you gotta love Mercury. Gotta love Mercury. So yeah, I keep talking about the big course because one of the things that will be in there, there'll be 3 things that will be included in the big course, will be a soul realignment reading and any kind of homework around that. I'm also considering having a full astrological chart and blurb in there as well. And also, if you need it, because Ian is a trained, qualified life coach, there'll be maybe between 1 and 3 sessions included in the price as well of that. So it's a whole package to, to support you. And, there'll be, I don't know, I think the way we're going to structure it, talking about structure, will be the live lessons will be fortnightly, and then the weeks in between there'll be a coaching call, for any questions or any problems or anything. So I think it's going to be a weekly thing, but it'll be alternating. It's very exciting, I have to say. We're very excited about it. And also the 3 lesson self-healing course as well. That one will be the free one. The big course will be a paid course. So this is optimum bone frequency that we're tuning into there. I don't know what's going on with this internet, because this hasn't gone off, because it comes up with a big screen if it goes off. Although we have got very high winds going on today. Just bear with me, guys, yeah? Right, so that was bone. The chakra that Saturn relates to, which again makes sense to me because it's all about structure, is your root chakra, which is where you get when you tune in to that root chakra, that's where you get your stability from. So it's structure. So for me, because I'm not a naturally grounded person, when I tune into that energy, it allows me to tap into the energy of not just building structure, but creating a structure for myself as well. I don't like rigid, what's the word I'm looking for? That. Oh dear, brain. Yeah, I'm not keen on kind of like rigid things I do every day, but I do like some structure. Okay. There must be, there is something going on in the ether today for sure. But just be patient with it. Mercury retrograde, storms, solar whatnots, and winds. Right, so this is right. The first one is the note which works on the physical body, which is the note of C. Okay, so that's the note of C. And then we have the frequency, which is 194.18. Okay. So the frequency, 194.18, works more on the subtle body. That's the word I'm looking for. So both together, they work in harmony on the physical and the subtle body. This is the root chakra, or the root energy center, base energy center, whatever you want to call it. It's quite beautiful harmony, that. Love it. So as I'm doing these tuning forks, see where you feel that in the body. Where do you feel that in your body? Yeah. So Saturn is also responsible for your long-term memory, because Saturn it's a very, how can I describe it? Well, its orbit is quite long. Yeah, it's a long time in linear time. It's quite a long orbit, hence why long-term memory. And when you think about it, the planet Saturn has rings, yeah, and inside those rings are the main planets, which correspond to days of the week. They're the main planets, and then in the middle of that is the sun. Yeah. So what you have is expansive energy of the sun, yeah, which pushes against the structure, because I don't like the word limitation. So there's expansiveness of the sun, expansiveness of the sun kind of pushes against the structure of Saturn's rings, yeah, because Saturn is also a protector. So when you're casting a circle, if you want to, you can bring down the protective rings of Saturn, yeah, and you can turn them like we did with the deflect shield the other day. You can turn them gold, which then deflects any energy from coming into your circle. Yeah, just gonna do one more of those. So it's a symbiotic relationship between Saturn and its orbit and its rings as well, and the middle, which is the sun. Yeah. Okay. And also, Saturn corresponds to the element of earth as well, which is, earth is kind of a still energy, yeah? Whereas the sun is they are polar opposites, yeah? Receptive earth, projective sun, yeah? Which tells you that relationship again, yeah? Okay, so I have a couple more forks. So Saturn is around bones, tendons, joints, etc. So I'm going to use the 25 hertz to tap into that. Okay, hopefully you can hear that. Wow. I love tuning forks. It's funny because I only really knew tuning forks, to tune pianos. I didn't realize they were actually could be used for healing in peoples. So when we did our sound healing course with Tim Wheater, I was blown away by these tuning forks, big time. And because they are, well, this one's not small, but generally speaking, you could fit a tuning fork, like a 111, for example, in your pocket. And you've got healing in your pocket. Yeah. That's what I love about tuning forks. Because we have travelled across London with our gongs and gong stands and God knows what else, yeah. We've travelled like near and far with our musical instruments, and they're heavy, and we have to take a big trolley, and it's hard work. But if you're doing a tuning fork session, you can just put them in a bag. One bag, not as heavy as gongs and God knows what. It's perfect, yeah. And our thing is always, we obviously we do it for, because we're sound healers. So obviously we're serving other people with this healing, but we get them as much for ourselves as we do for anyone else, because we are the guinea pigs, so to speak. Yeah. Hi Della, how are you this afternoon even? Oh, it's 4 o'clock already. Where has that gone? I don't know where this Saturn day has disappeared to. It's disappeared somewhere. So this is bone, ligaments, tendons, all that kind of gubbins, yeah. Okay, do one more of those. She knows. If the feed keeps dropping out, just stick with it. Mercury, storms, solar stuff, all takes its toll on internet, Wi-Fi. So just be patient. Okay. Wow. Okay, so that was bones, ligaments, etc. This little one is a 128 hertz tuning fork. Now this is the one that EMTs normally carry at least one tuning fork, if not a set of Otto tuning forks, which Otto ones are the ones with their weights on the end, yeah. But this one is one they would definitely carry, because this one can detect bone fractures. Yep. Modern medicine uses tuning forks. How mad is that? It's crazy. Yeah, we're all good. I think Henry's animating. Ian's doing his Grimlick tarot cards, also known as the Taurat cards. And I'm just doing a little bit of work before I go out later. I don't go out very often. So when I do, it's like, ooh. Right, so this is the 128. Now the 128, what is amazing about this, it does many, many things. It's really, really good for bones, any kind of bone weaknesses, so any kind of arthritis, any kind of like brittle bones, anything like that. It's really, really good for that. If you do have any kind of bone disease, when you put the tuning fork on the body, I wouldn't necessarily put it on the part where the bone is weak. Yeah, I'd say the best place to put it would be on the base of the spine, because that's quite tough. Yeah, or maybe on the top of the head. Yeah. So yeah, so it's Mercury. Lovely Mercury, we love you. You little bugger. The other thing that this does, this amazing tuning fork, yeah, is it increases the elasticity of your blood vessels. How does it do that? It increases the nitrous oxide in your blood, yeah, which is what makes blood vessels elastic. So really, really good if you've got circulation issues, yeah, especially for the heart, or even like if this fork is amazing for treating kind of early stages of any kind of brain issue, like Alzheimer's, dementia, because normally, what that can be a symptom of is the very small, because the blood vessels that run up into your brain and they're not big, they're not huge, so it doesn't take a lot for them to get blocked up. Yeah, this tuning fork will increase the elasticity of those blood vessels and get them working at their optimum frequency. Yeah, this is 128 hertz. Yeah, quite amazing, this tuning fork. It would also help If you have something like, I don't know, like sinusitis or something like that, this could help with that, because it will increase the blood flow to that area, which can help to release that kind of pressure and that blockage. Yeah, I'm going to just do a couple of those because it can be a little intense if you're not used to it. I hope you can hear that. Whee. So I'm just going to do one more. Love this. So the tuning forks with the weights on, also known as osteo tuning forks, these are the ones that you'd be more inclined to place actually on the body, whereas the ones without the weights, you usually use kind of more around the body rather than actually on the physical body. Yeah. Just be patient with the buffering, guys. I don't know. Well, we do know it's Mercury. Right, the last two forks I've got here are Genesis and Shekinah. Now, the reason I'm using these on this Saturn day is because Saturn can create blockages. Yeah. In the sense of creating that limitation, yeah, which it would always be in your own mind anyway, yeah. So if you're creating that limitation in yourself, that would be perceived as a blockage, yeah. So Genesis and Shekinah, they're very good for treating cancer. But the way I see cancer anyway is a block. It's a block, yeah. If you read Louise L. Hay's You Can Heal Your Life, you'll understand what I mean. So, and I've used all manner of tuning forks, not on this laptop, but on my old laptop, which was always breaking down, yeah. And I used to use these a lot on my old laptop, and they would always work. Okay, so you don't just use tuning forks on your body; you can use them on tech as well, to unblock, to ground, to clear energy, yeah. And yeah, I mean, sound can be used on your altar. It can be used to consecrate items for magic. Yeah, there are many, many uses for sound, yeah, not just for healing the body. So Genesis frequency is 531 hertz. Shekinah is 1185 hertz. So you'll see, this is Genesis. Yeah. And this is Shekinah. Okay. So when you use them together, you always use them together, because together they create that energy to unblock. Oops. Just swap them around on my fingers. I couldn't hold them that way. There you go. Genesis and Shekinah. And there is another one as well. I can't remember the name of it. Oh, blimey. It's on my list of forks to get. But it works with these two. as a even more powerful way to access healing. I can't remember what it's called though. I have got it written down somewhere. There we go. They're cool, aren't they, Laurie? They're very cool. And again, I got these on eBay from, I think I posted that, didn't I, in one of the Tuning Fork lives I did. The eBay seller that I buy most of the forks from. They're really good. I think they come under the name Radical Tuning Fork Healing or something like that, or Radical Healing. Because really it's radical, because it's not using anything that you're putting inside your body. It's all done on frequency, sound and vibration, which is what we all. Let's do one more. Oops. Which is what we all what's the word I'm looking for? We all exist on that level, sound, frequency and vibration. It's quite amazing. I think that's all the forks. For the ones I used last night. Okay. Ah, you're welcome. Oh, it's made my finger hurt there. Okie dokie. What else do we have about Saturn? Oh, actually, one of the things, if Saturn is a little bit dissonant with you, then it can create a depression. So let's just do a bit of 111 for you. So 111 is an amazing frequency for lifting depression. But what it does is it gets your whole body mind to release and relax. Yeah. So you can use it for depression. You can use it on the body, especially at the breastbone, to release any kind of tightness there, or if you have heart chakra or heart energy center issues. I've used it. I had just before. When did we buy these tuning forks? These ones. It was last year sometime. It's a set of 3 that you can only buy from one place, because it's a one lady that's actually sells these forks. And what was interesting is about a week before, on my thumb here, I'd had this big lump come up, bony lump, come up on my thumb. It was very painful. And, I was kind of living with it, not really paying it much attention. And when we got the forks, these tuning forks, because I knew what 111 was, It's nice, isn't it, Wendy? Lovely. Yeah, it's quite amazing in the chest area. So when we got these forks, one of the first things I did with this 111, I was guided to put it on my thumb where that bony lump was. So I struck it like this, put it on my thumb, that bony lump that was on my thumb, and it was actually very prominent on my thumb, it went down instantly. I think I did 2 more strikes on the fork, put it on my thumb, and it was gone. The pain had gone, that bony lump had gone. And for me, that was like, holy shit, that is a miracle. That is miraculous healing, is it not? That's the power of frequency, sound, vibration. You know, it's like, wow. It's quite amazing. My favourite place to stick this tuning fork. I always think I look like a bit of an alien when I do it. I'll stick it on my head. I love that. Not everyone likes tuning forks stuck on their head, but it's one of my favourite things to do. Walk around with a tuning fork stuck on my head. Yeah, it's definitely, if you're going to buy any tuning fork, get a 111, because it is amazing. Yeah, really lifts your spirits. Yeah, it's very good for that. Okie dokie. So it's now 4:04. 4:04 and all is well. Okie dokie. So I think that's all around Saturn. Oh, I got a couple of really cool books yesterday. I want to show you as well. 2 spell books. Woohoo! Yeah. Woohoo! So I'm going to be going through those in the next few days to dig out some more spells for Spell Saturday. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, yes. We've got things coming up. Tomorrow is the launch of our super powered CBD products. Yeah, so that's the really powerful stuff that we're launching tomorrow. There is a video of it. I think I posted it in this group. I can't remember. I've posted so many videos this morning. I can't remember what I posted and where. But I think I posted it in the group. So if you want to know about that, the video is down there somewhere. Yeah. So that's launching tomorrow, although you can get a sneaky peek on the website. And if you want to buy it now, you can. I'll let you into a little secret. If you buy it tomorrow, there'll be a 10% discount. Yeah. So if you want to wait till tomorrow, you can, but you can go and check it out on the website, which is bazaar.com. Yeah. What else? Hi, Joanna. What else do we have? Monday is Magic Monday. We're going to be using an array of tuning forks. I don't know if I'll be able to get them all out, but I will certainly have I don't know, we could do chakra ones, or we could do planetary ones, or body function ones. I'll see what kind of resonates on the day, I think. And then Tuesday's Talking Tuesday, where I'm going to do a little talk about Lunasad. For any of you who don't know what Lunasad is, also known as First Harvest, or I think some people call it Lamas. Thursday. Oh, yes. Oh, I was going to talk about, as we're on Saturn with structure. Now, where's that one? There it is. Because next Thursday, we're going to make mojo bags as part of our Jupiter thing. Yeah. That's abundance mojo bags. With pieces, maybe wax or pieces of herb that escaped the Jupiter abundance candle that we've been using. So yeah, we're going to make a mojo bag next Thursday as part of the Jupiter thing. So I just want to talk a little bit before I go about So some people call them charm bags. I like the word mojo bag, actually. I just like the word mojo. There's something about it. I used to have a yellow plastic duck called Mojo. Strange world of Angie. Yes, I know. Right, so I was just undoing. So this is a mojo bag I made a little while ago, and it needs refreshing. Yeah, that's what it needs. It needs a new intention. So it's a green bag. So you could go green. You could go headaches, please. 111 is excellent for headaches, Laurie. So if you go and grab that, go and grab the frequency off YouTube and just play it and chill out to it. Yeah. Really itchy nose. Right. So mojo bags. So it's a green one, but you could go turquoise, blue, red, gold, or silver. Yeah. Or plain white. Now I bought this one, but you can make your own. Yeah, I liked this because it's got like a velvety thing on it. I've got a little pentacle on there just because I had that, sitting in my jewelry box, not doing anything. So have I got anything I can empty this out into? Probably not. Oh, hang on, no, I have it over there. Bear with me. Oh. Right. So what have I got in here? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Right. So all manner of interesting things in here. Goodness me. Lots of dried herbs and crystals. There. Ooh. So if you're reusing an old mojo bag, just give it a little wipe out. Yeah, I'll give that a little wipe out before Thursday. So that's my empty mojo bag. Yeah. So what I've got in here, so depending on what you're using the bag for, so I'm going to do an abundance one on Thursday. Yeah. Can't even read what that says. It's been in there for so long. No attention. Oh my goodness. This was from, oh blimey, 3 years ago. Oh my goodness. So what have I got in here? Ooh, I've got different herbs for abundance. I have a piece of jade there. So some of these crystals I might reuse. I've got a, what do you call that? Not a ruby, garnet. I have a little piece of pyrite there as well. A piece of aventurine. What else? There's a piece of citrine. I've got my cord, which I did at the time. Oh, what's that? I think that's a, oh, that's an apatite. A yellow, small piece of yellow apatite. I've got some coins in there, covered in muck. Pound coins. What is that? What's that I've got there? Oh, piece of peridot, little tiny piece of peridot there. You see that? So what I will do, so if you gather all your bits that you want to put in your mojo bag and, either make or get yourself a little bag to put all the bits in. So obviously dependent on what kind of abundance you want to attract. So for us, it's mammon. Yeah, that's what we need to be able to, expand out into what we want to expand out into. But yours might be love. It might be, I don't know, health, for example. So if you're doing our Curious Novice course, there is I think it's in module 4, where there are some tables around herbs and correspondences. So you can use that to pick and choose herbs if you want to use herbs or crystals. What else could you use? You could use your words. So you can create a little spell. If you want to use chord magic, you can use chord magic. So in my new one, I'm going to draw a sigil. So there'll be a sigil in there. There'll be the bits of oak moss that came off the candle, and also some bits of the candle wax that overflowed as well. And then I will add some abundance crystals and maybe some Jupiter crystals as well, and maybe some other bits of herbs. So if you have all your bits and bobs ready for Thursday, then we'll go ahead and make our mojo bags on Thursday with Jupiter. And we'll use now, what was the Jupiter one we were using before? I will look that up, and I will post in there what Seal of Solomon to use for abundance, because I can't remember it off the top of my head. Okay, so that'll be Thursday, and then next Friday it'll be the first of 3 lessons on self-healing. Now, let me think. Magic Monday will be live in Zoom, because that's the interactive thing that we want. Talking Tuesday will just be a Facebook Live like this. Or Wednesdays, Lunasat. I had planned on doing that in Zoom. I think I'm going to keep that as it is, because it's nice to get that feedback, that direct feedback afterwards. Thursday will also be Zoom, and Friday will definitely be Zoom, because that'll be a very interactive discussion after we've kind of said, our piece on, that particular self-healing lesson. So lots going on next week. Pardon me. Have a lovely Saturn day. Enjoy your weekend, and we will see you for Magic Monday on Monday for tuning fork readings. Now, we've got no one on the list from the last time, so it's first come, first served on Monday. Okay, that's 8 p.m. UK time. All the different times are over there in the events. Okay, so have a lovely weekend. Be fearless, stay witchy, live long and prosper, and blessings.